This is Dante Williams, and you're watching
Dante's Boxing Nation.
Dante's Boxing Nation. What's going on, guys? So I have some good news to report. Very good fight that is set and ready to go for December, and that is Vyacheslav SHABRANSKYY going up against the Cuban Sullivan Barrera. This is a great matchup. You know, the first thing I want to say is this is really good for Sullivan Barrera, because it was only a couple weeks ago that Barrera, he was expressing how frustrated he was trying to land a big fight. And out of nowhere, all of a sudden, he lands one of the biggest fights and best opponents available. You know, when it comes to Sullivan Barrera losing to Andre Ward, when you really think about it, losing to Andre Ward is almost like Canelo Alvarez losing to Floyd Mayweather. It's almost perceived as a badge of honor. Some people, they still look at Canelo Alvarez as undefeated because they say, hey, if the only person you lost to is Floyd Mayweather, you damn near get a pass for that. So now Sullivan Barrera, he's going up against the very talented, undefeated, 17-0 with 14 knockouts, power puncher, SHABRANSKYY, the Lionheart as they call him. You know, you have to give SHABRANSKYY a lot of credit as well for taking this fight against Sullivan Barrera. Now, for those of you guys who don't know, this is not the first time that SHABRANSKYY will be stepping in the ring with a very talented Cuban fighter, because SHABRANSKY's biggest win was over Cuban's Yunieski Gonzalez. And now he's about to face an even better Cuban fighter, because let's face it, as good as Yunieski is, he is a very one-dimensional, flat-footed fighter with a lack of defense. This is why, you know, it doesn't make sense to me when I hear fans try to stereotype Cuban fighters as all fighting the same way, when we all know that you have fighters like Yunieski, you have fighters like Luis King Kong Ortiz, you know, you have fighters like Gamboa, Guillermo Rigondeaux, Edislani Lara. All of those guys have different styles. All right. So, you know, with that being said, if you compare Sullivan Barrera to Yunieski, Barrera is the opposite of Yunieski. Barrera, he can box, he's slick. For one, I actually got the opportunity to watch him spar Gennady Golovkin, and he did very well against Gennady Golovkin, considering the fact that I just watched Golovkin knock down a light heavyweight or a cruiserweight, knock him down multiple times. But when Barrera got in the ring with Gennady Golovkin, it was a completely different type of sparring session. So with that being said, this should be a very good fight. You have Ukraine versus Cuba, the former Soviet Union versus Cuba, how I like to put it. Whoever wins this fight will be catapulted all the way to the top. So that's what it is. Once again, I look forward to watching this great matchup. It's supposed to be on a triple header on HBO in December. I'll most likely do a breakdown and prediction video as the fight gets a little closer. But that's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.